How's it going, everybody? Monday Bible study on a Sunday night. And Luke 8, Revelation 8. Okay, then. That won't last long. Anyway, for he had commanded the unclean spirit to come out of the man. See previous study. Hopefully, you're watching all these on a playlist. For oftentimes it had caught either the Luke playlist or the Revelation playlist. For oftentimes it had caught him, and he was kept bound with chains and fetters, and he'd break the bands. So he would break the chains and was driven um, of the devil into the wilderness. Now, I tell people all the time, or when we discuss this, whoever I'm talking to, I will always tell you or them that the mark of the beast is nothing more than total human body possession. It's nothing more and it's nothing less. The mark, if you remember in the film The Exorcist, marks came all over her body. So if a mark pops up on the right hand or forehead once you're possessed, great. Prophecy fulfilled. Quit looking too much into everything about the buying and selling component. That was thrown there by the Lord to allow the world to build a stage around it. Yes, you won't be able to function on the earth buying, selling, or doing anything because they're going to be killing sheep rapidly. That part is clear. Jesus said, if you're actually in Judea witnessing this abomination of desolation, which is when the world will worship the image of the beast and become entered by the demonic realm, the entities, then what did Jesus say? He said, don't even go inside your house to get a thing, just run. Folks, if buying and selling was a big deal, he would say, hey, get inside your house and save all that food. No, it's not what he said, was it? Head for Z Hills. Run, 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 run for your life. Run. Because each person, as they get entered, will have superhuman strength. This guy had superhuman strength. He had bands of iron holding him, and he'd break the bands simply because he was possessed. The strength of 10 men, as they say, right? And was driven of the devil into the wilderness. And Jesus asked him, and of course, interesting that Matthew 24, King James Version, Bible Gateway. It's funny how it says wilderness right there. Let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains. Okay, so it's mountains, not wilderness. Let him which is on the housetop not come down to take anything out of his house. Neither let him which is in the field return back to get his clothes. Run, 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 run for your life. Run. Anyway, Jesus asked him, saying, what is thy name? And he said, Legion, because many devils were entered into him. And they besought him that would not command them to go out into the deep. And there was there an herd of many swine feeding on the mountain. And they besought him that he would suffer them into. Sorry, I've lost track. I was thinking about something else. I'm sitting here daydreaming. Basically, the demonic realm is asking Jesus to cast them into this herd of swine. So he did it. So the demons went out of the man and entered into the swine, and the herd ran violently down a steep place into the lake and were choked. So they drowned themselves. And they that fled, or excuse me, and they that fed saw what was done, and they fled and went and told the city, everybody in the city and in the countryside. Then they went out to see what was done, and they came to Jesus and found the man whom the devils were departed, sitting at the feet of Jesus, clothed and in his right mind. And they were afraid. They also, which saw it, told them by what means possessed the devils and how he was healed. So people witnessed to this, basically. The King's English is really twisting here, isn't it? Then the whole multitude, but I am not on caffeine today, so I am lacking. Then the whole multitude of the country of the Gadarenes round about besought him to depart from them, for they were taken with great fear, and they went up into the ship and returned back again. And he went up into the ship, and returned back again. All right, let's continue on our Revelation study, the wrath of God. And the second angel sounded, cleansing of the earth. And this trumpet, when it sounds, it was like a great mountain burning with fire and cast into the sea, and a third part of the sea became blood. And a third part of the creatures which were in the sea and had life died, and the third part of the ships were destroyed, and the third angel sounded, and there fell a great star from heaven, burning as if it were a lamp, and it fell upon the third part of the rivers and upon of the waters. And the name of the star was called Wormwood, and a third part of the waters became as wormwood, and many men died of the waters because they were made bitter. And a fourth angel sounded, and a third part of the sun was smitten, and a third part of the moon, and a third part of the stars, so that the third part of them was darkened, and the day shone not for a third part of it, and the night likewise. And I beheld and heard an angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice, "Woe, woe, woe," which is what Zechariah 11:17 begins with. Woe to the idol shepherd. And we're getting this on the very tail end of tonight's study, or Monday study. And Monday is a very high watch day per previous video. So the Sunday study anyway. Woe, woe, woe to the inhabitants of the earth by reason of the other voices of the trumpet, for the three angels which are yet to sound. I'm glad you're here. I love you very much. Ask questions anytime. That's what I'm here for.